Some time ago, when I worked as a medical doctor in one of our private hospitals here in Abuja, I remember a patient of mine, one pleasant woman. We were managing her for blood pressure issues, let me put it that way. We had taken what I considered to be adequate care of her. Yes, we were getting results, but each time she came to the clinic, I just felt we weren't getting as much result as we could have gotten with respect to the kind of treatment she was enjoying. So this day, I tried to explore what the reason may be. For some reason, I decided to ask her about her husband. So I said, "Madam, how is your husband?" And she said, "He's fine." So I noticed that her eyeballs became slightly teary. So I said, "Madam, I think you've not told me the exact truth. How are you with your husband?" As she nodded to say he's fine, tears dropped from her eyes. Yes, she was actually not very happy with her husband, which accounted for why we were not getting the optimal results we expected from the medication. Why was she not happy with the husband? He was about to take a second wife. Sometimes we find ourselves treating the body without treating the person. I'm not one of those who thinks that anytime you are saying the things I don't want to hear, then you are my enemy or you are lying. I'm also not of the school of thought that anytime you say good about government, it means you are being paid or you are being bribed or you are lying. Because I have people that I respect, whom I listen to sometimes on television, on radio, and they are reading out numbers, good economic numbers, about the slight improvement of the economic stature of the government. And it's difficult to understand this sometimes because I'm trying to marry it with how we feel about what they're saying. Then I came to realize that many times when people talk to us, they tell us about the health of Nigeria without discussing the health of Nigerians. Yes, it will be wrong not to acknowledge and appreciate the fact that great efforts have been made to try and put Nigeria in better shape. Oh, that's why the economic numbers are looking different. We hear them say that the GDP of the nation has improved. So they think the GDP has improved. They were not lying. We think the GDP has not improved. We are not lying. Because we are saying different things, hoping to mean the same thing. It's important for our government to realize that indeed, Nigeria was in dire straits. Nigeria was bleeding. That yes, Nigeria needed great efforts of resuscitation. And we see that some of those efforts have worked. However, as you are resuscitating Nigeria, please pay attention to the health and life of Nigerians. We also need resuscitation. And primary in the efforts you need to make for Nigerians to feel resuscitated is provision of food at affordable rates, security for our people to be able to sleep and move around with their confidence intact. It's important for us to realize that when you are managing a house to ensure that it does not collapse, it's important to ensure the inhabitants of that house also do not collapse. Nigeria is very important, extremely so. However, Nigerians are also important. Please pay attention to both because that is the true worth of leadership.